So, we're live again. Welcome.
Nope.
How we doing today?
Doing pretty good, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, it was nice. We just went through Easter weekend, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Got to go home. That was
Oh, that's
that was
good.
great. It was definitely refreshing.
Yeah.
Did some work at home, but not that much, I'll be honest.
I mean, that's valid. I did like no work over this weekend, so
But yeah,
I totally understand.
got to visit my parents. Got to see my grandparents also. They came over Easter Day. We had a
Oh,
nice brunch.
they live in Lancaster also,
They're over in Dover, next to it's near York.
so they're in
It's
Johntown, not
Jo-
Johnstown. John, in town
yeah,
that John lives in.
yeah.
Oh my
They're
God.
legit different development, but the development is connected to the same street. I found that out when I dropped them
Hmm.
off on Friday,
Hmm.
so that was fun.
Yup.
But what
So
about
how?
you?
Huh?
What about you? How are you doing?
Ah, I was just chilling, you know. I went Saturday, I went to Robert's house. I got invited by his family to come over for a little Easter breakfast ish lunch. I don't know what you call it. It was like 1 p.m., so it's
A
kind of
brunch.
like yeah, brunch. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's just that it's like past lunch time. Like I feel like lunchtime is at 12, so it's
Uh,
like
it depends on who you're talking to. Some
yeah,
people have lunch at 3.
I have lunch at 3, usually
Exactly.
2 p.m., usually 2 3 p.m.
So there you go. It's
That's how
brunch.
it is in Poland, actually. You have breakfast at like 8, 9, and then you have lunch at like 2, 3 p.m., and then dinner at like 7.
Hmm.
So it's like nicely scheduled. Like I feel like
Yeah.
the gap between 12 and like 6 when you're supposed to have dinner in the US is a little bit big, which forces you to eat a lot more food at 12.
I can kind of agree with that, but I feel like
That's
a
that's
lot of
why
people also skip breakfast.
I would just skip breakfast. It's like one of the best meals
I
of the
skip
day.
breakfast. I'm never hungry in the morning. Like when I first wake up,
Bro, that's just
I'll
wrong.
only eat if I know that I won't be having lunch until a later time in the day.
That's, I guess that's valid. I don't know, but would you eat breakfast food for lunch?
Yes, I love breakfast food.
Okay, okay,
It's
okay,
it's
okay,
one of my
okay,
favorites.
okay, okay. It's valid then. Um, but yeah. So I went over to Robert's on Saturday, chilled with his family. Hi, Robert. Um, and then I got my first ever Easter basket. I didn't know
Okay.
this was a thing.
Actually?
Like it was a thing in Poland to like you take a basket and you have like your butter, your little bit of ham, sausage,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, egg, and then you go to the church and they like put holy water on it as like it's just what you do, święconka. But no, I don't ever. I've never got an Easter basket. Like I've never gone Easter egg hunting. Like I just
Huh.
don't. I've never done. I didn't know that that's a thing till like high school.
Huh.
Like I've
That's
never,
interesting.
like in Poland, I don't like Easter. I'm gonna say this right now. I just don't like Easter. It's kind of like I could if it didn't exist, I would be fine. Like I don't need this.
Yeah.
Like it's to me, it's just kind of like it's there. It happens, but like, do I really like care for it? Nah, not as much. Cause like the food isn't great in my opinion. I don't really like the food. There's nothing like special that is food. It's mostly all cold. Like
How is it all
in
cold?
Poland it
Oh,
is.
in Poland, I
A
see.
lot of Polish food is cold. Like you have to see like Easter time for Polish people is a big deal. Like it's like some people take Easter bigger than Christmas.
That's saying something. Okay.
So because it's Poland is very religious, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like a big celebration. But yeah, it's just that it's a big deal, and to me, being in the American household, Easter had a little bit more fun to it. I will put it this way,
Yeah.
and it was definitely like it made me happy. It made me like warm inside. It was just like wow, like it can be fun. Like it can be done in a fun way. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying it wasn't fun. Like when I grew up, we had this game in my family where you would just like you had a colored egg,
Yep.
and everyone got 2 eggs of the same of your color. Like you
Okay.
have your red, I have my blues, someone has their greens, whatever, and you have 2 eggs. It's kind of like bocce,
Okay.
where you had an egg in the middle,
Yep.
and you have like a little towel that like blocks the boundary, and you have like a slope, and you have to roll the egg, and you have to smash the you have to get as close as you can to the to that like
The other egg
egg
as
in the
possible.
middle, but your egg, like, it has to be alive. Like, if it's like cracked, like if
So
it's
these were real eggs that were like
these
painted,
are real boiled
real
eggs.
boiled eggs that were painted a color.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And the goal is, if your egg gets too cracked, like if it's like it's a mutual decision if it's in or if it's out of the game, but if you know you're not gonna get close to the middle, you can always like try to eliminate someone by cracking their eggs. Oh my god, this game was so much fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It was so much fun because I remember there was like for like 2 years, like there was like so many people for Easter, like when I was growing up, like 10 people played it at the same time. I would throw hands with someone over that game, and I was like probably like 8 or 7, like I was young. So you can only imagine how feisty you can get over that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did. So going, leaving the side rant beside, I was over at Robert's on Saturday. Um, just chilled. I mainly just like laid on the couch after and just like relaxed. Didn't I honestly didn't do much because I woke up at like 12,
Okay.
and it was already like 1 when I got there, and then I got out of there like almost 3.
Yeah.
So I got home at like 3 something because I don't live that far. So I was over there from like, yeah, from like 1 to 3, and then I just laid on the couch, finished the season 4 of Stranger Things. It's not like I have not seen it. It's more about the fact that I rewatched the whole series, and I rewatched it all in 2 weeks.
That's
I could
crazy.
have done it sooner, quicker, but I left like 5 days of me not even watching it once because
So
I just wasn't feeling just like watching it.
it was more like you watched the whole series in 1 week, more than 2 weeks. You
Exactly.
just had a little break in there.
Exactly. I just
Make
had
it seem like it took longer.
exactly. You understand. You understand. So, um, so yeah, finished the season 4, and it just got me excited for season 5. I honestly can't wait. I love Stranger Things so much. I don't know what it is. The vibe of the show, everything, those people in there, like, but I'm also like not a geek about it. Like I'm not like I don't follow them on Instagram. I don't like follow Netflix and like Instagram. Like it's just when it comes out, I'm super excited. But it's sad to see that it's the last season that is going to be airing right now.
Yeah.
But did you watch Stranger Things?
Nope.
Should watch it. It's a good, but you know what
Put
it
it on
is,
the
right?
list.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on your
Yeah, I
list.
know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what happened, and then yesterday I went to. I was actually working. Then I actually did some work on Saturday, like late at night. So I stayed up to like 1 to doing some architectural work, and then I slept in. And Sunday I was either supposed to be at some Easter party at 12 or at 2 p.m. Forgot which one it was. I wasn't sure. So I assumed that it was the one at 2 p.m.
You
Was I
should.
wrong?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I'm gonna.
But I
I'm gonna
woke
assume yes.
so I woke up at like 12:05
Mm-hmm.
p.m. and I'm like, great. Like I just know it's not that time. Like now that I woke up, I know it's not that time. I wish, but it was not. So I look at my phone. I have 2 missed calls and like a message. I'm like, yo. So I just took a shower, got dressed real quick, got there like 12:30. They were honestly mid-eating, so I
Nice.
went to the Polish household. So
Yeah. Should have
my
gone
dad
with.
wasn't there.
Should have gone with the safer time.
Huh?
So you should have gone with the safer time.
Low-key, I was tired. So I was just like, either way, I was gonna sleep in. Nothing was going to stop me. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't care that much for Easter. So either way, I'm going to. Um, either way, I was gonna sleep in. But hey, it was still a good time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. And then yesterday I wasn't going to do more work on architecture, um, because I didn't feel like it. I just was not having it. I just want to be done. So I
Yeah.
laid on my couch again because my roommates moved out. Greg is
Already?
still there.
Okay.
So Greg still lives with me, but my two other roommates, the ones that were living with me, they moved out. So it's only him downstairs, and we are chill. We're like almost best friends.
Yeah.
So we were down there. So when I go down there, I'm like calm to just like sit on the couch and just like actually use my TV for once, because it just with them down there and with him down there, I was just kind of like, hey, I don't want to be too loud on my TV. I don't just want to like, and they would like walk out, walk in, cook all the time. Like it's just like it's a little bit loud. I
Yeah.
don't. I wanna. At that point, I might just well just go lay on my bed, watch TV in my room. But so I laid on the couch, watched the movie called Sicario.
Yo, yo.
You've seen it?
I have not seen it.
First time ever watched it. Wow, 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 wow. Once again, it was amazing. I honestly did not know it was that good, and I fell in love with it. It was well, fell in love is kind of like odd about that movie, but the whole movie like kept you intense,
Okay.
and it like you don't have goosebumps, but you're like damn. And there's this scene in the movie, kind of like beginning middle ish of the movie, like it's like between the beginning to middle, like I would say between like the minute 20 to minute 40, somewhere in there. They are, so you know how it's about like Mexican like mafia and like cartel and like,
I've never heard of it before, so I have no clue what it's
okay,
about.
okay, but you heard of the name, right?
No.
Oh, okay. You just made it sound like you have, so that's why. So it's a movie about like it's about like Mexican cartel and about like I guess it's about like drug trafficking
Okay.
across the U.S. Mexican border, and it's just like kind of like using. It's kind of like these FBI agents who are trying to also bond in with these other agents that are undisclosed of really what they are. They think they are CIA, but they don't confirm if they're CIA. There's some soldiers. Either way, you have to watch the movie itself. It's a really good adaptation of how I feel like those type of missions work with the cartel. But there's this moment in that movie where they just are in their Chevy Tahoes, black Chevy Tahoes, lowered down, black rims, black tires, windows blacked out, and there's like four Chevy Tahoes, and they roll through the town. And you know, like the border, like how the border has like different like checkpoints and all that stuff. Like they have like this border control.
Yep.
They just go past. They go right through. They don't have to like stop and like check their like. They know that those vehicles are like like government, so it's so tough. I'm sorry. I was watching it. I'm like, damn, like that's so tough. I won't even lie. I something, and they just like roll past right when they enter the Mexico border. The Mexican police, they have like four cars at the front, four cars in the back, like guarding them. And the Mexican police has like fucking like SMGs, or like not SMGs, like the like big like
Machine guns.
machine guns at the on top of their cars. Oh my God, they don't use it, they don't shoot with it. Like
Yeah.
it's not like
It's there for protection.
it's not Mission Impossible. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. It's like they're making it look realistic. It was crazy. And they just like rolled like the fact that these cars, they stayed in like this perfect line throughout the whole like this scene. And this scene, like this car scene, goes for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And you aren't aware if like something's gonna happen, something like is something going to happen, like and you're just like and the camera angles, it's like a helicopter angle, so you're like getting like from up, and you see those cars like rolling. It's amazing. I have to you just for that scene, you should watch that movie. And they take like this like Mexican cartel prisoner that they captured, and they take him like they're trying to get him from Mexican border to the U.S. border, so that when he crosses the border, you cannot do much at that point. So they're trying to get him across the border, and then they're in the like this like passing between Mexican and American border, but there's a huge traffic that is, in my opinion, purposely done. And these like four Chevy Tahoes are trying to cross to the American border, and they are just like they're with like their ARs, and they're just like talking to each other with the helicopter. There's like red Chevy Impala. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The red Chevy Impala, four narcos, or like four. It's like, and it's all like tactical copy, like it's like the game I play. I play Tom Clancy's Wildlands. It's very much like this type of vibe, and I felt like I was in my game, and I was kind of like, damn, I kind of wish I was like special ops or something. Also, I wish I had the. You just have balls to be like, if you're like that, you just have balls.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like it's so cool. I like it so much.
Yeah.
I won't even.
One of the things I also did over the weekend, I forgot to mention it, was go to a Cars and Coffee Sunday morning.
Of
You know,
course, as you told me you were
you
going
always
to.
gotta, you
Yup.
always gotta. So, uh, you would think it wouldn't be that big of a turnout, mainly because it's Easter morning. A lot of people are gonna be going to church,
Yup.
but us car guys,
Okay.
we what better way to spend an Easter morning than go to a Easter Cars and Coffee, you know?
Yup.
So I went to that. That was honestly, it was pretty nice.
Yep.
Actually got in the main lot today.
Oh shit.
Usually it was partially because I went an hour after it started. And
Okay.
it's a 2 hour long Cars and Coffee. Half the people had already left by the time I got there.
So is it like actual cars and coffee? Like you have coffee and you just go and chill with like different like cars,
Yeah,
or?
so it's like a really relaxed car show. So
Okay.
you just bring whatever car you have, if it's modded or cool or whatever.
You want to tell the viewers where it is?
Where it's at? It's
Yeah.
at Urban Works,
Okay.
or yeah, just Urban Works, over in Lancaster.
Okay.
But there's several. You can always just look up uh,
Cars
Cars and
and Coffee.
Coffees near you and find some. But it's super laid back. They usually will provide coffee. Urban Works has like a whole stand inside of their shop that has a bunch of different types of coffee, and you just grab a cup and you take some.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. It's so what you just like chilled over there.
Yeah, you just chill over there. You look at the cars that are just hanging out.
You find any cool ones?
There's usually some pretty cool ones. There's a couple of AMGs,
Okay.
Porsches. There was a C8 Z06,
Okay.
and then as far as like non-supercar stuff or
Yeah.
high-end sports car stuff, there's this really nice Golf that I've only seen once before.
Like old, or is it like newer Golf?
It's a Mark 8. No,
Okay.
not Mark 8. My bad. That's the current one.
I was gonna say.
It's a
So that's a new
it's a
one.
Mark 6.
Alright, so like 2018,
Little
or is
bit
that
little bit older, I think.
older? Was it Mark 7? Is
I think Mark 7's around
yeah,
2018.
it's like
But,
2015, 14 then.
probably.
Yeah.
But it has a like such a nice paint job.
Oh
It's
wow.
it's this like sunburst orange, but it's really like
Oh wow. I can only like that. You said that, I popped a head right in my head.
it's really toned down. So it's
Okay.
a nice like dark color, but it really pops in the sun.
Oh,
And then
is it? Did you show me that car on Instagram? I feel like, or
Probably-
something similar.
I've probably shown you the car because I have pictures of it, but
But you know the person then, right?
no, I don't. I wish I did.
Bro, you gotta meet them.
I didn't know where they were.
Become friends. Drink some
I wanna-
coffee with them. Take him.
When
Take him
when
out.
I wrap my car red, I wanna do a photo shoot with that guy.
Yeah, take him. Take him out to the Minecraft movie for the second time.
No, third time.
Third time. Sorry.
Um, but yeah, and it's not wrap or anything. It is paint, and
Okay.
it's paired with these like dark gunmetal wheels.
Okay.
It's a really nice combo.
Yeah. No, I was talking to Logan because he's working on his Miata right now. He's been like having like problem. He was we were like he was sending me pictures, and then he also put on his Instagram story that he was working on his AC system because it was
It's broken.
yeah, it was broken, so he
Yeah.
was changing something, and he was trying to get like this tape. It's like this insulation tape, if I'm not mistaken. And he went to Home Depot and he bought like insulation tape, and the tape wasn't sticky. The brand new tape was not sticky at all. He did get like a
That's
cheaper version of the tape,
yeah.
but still, like
You'd still expect there to be
exactly. And he
some
had like
level
this
of
30-year-old tape, that he had like this yeah, he had like this 30-year-old tape that he was using before this, and it was more sticky than that. So yeah, to me that was a little bit like okay,
That's crazy.
yeah. But yeah, so this was a long how we doing, but I think that it's good that we're both chilling or both doing well.
Yeah.
But did you hear what happened in State College over the past week and a half ish?
No, I'm here, but I don't
Well, it wasn't.
keep up
It
with
didn't
what's
happen
going
in
on.
our university. It happened in our town.
Yeah, but I mean we're still here.
So what happened was, and I don't want to say anything wrong, but there was a threat of a school shooter at
Oh,
my high school. School shooting that was going to happen, if I'm not mistaken, today.
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure the person was captured.
That's good.
The person was found, but I don't think I told this story to anyone, but they blocked off the streets, the cops cars did. And the students were of the high school were put outside,
Yeah.
and they were mandated to go to these metal detectors, and I'm pretty sure K9s that would smell them to make sure that they're not bringing anything suspicious to school. So when I was coming to school, I was casually rolling, and there's no one on the street, and I just see a bunch of students outside of the high school, and I'm like the only person on the road. And I'm kind of like, okay, this is kind of suspicious. And I'm like driving, and the cops are like looking at me super confused, like like what is happening? And I'm just like driving, and I'm just there like what the heck? And I'm just looking. There's like students there. Some students are like looking like also super lost, and I'm like, why is everyone staring? I go a little bit farther towards like the Weiss parking lot. The road was blocked off. The street was literally blocked off. Like you couldn't. There were no cars allowed to enter that road because it's a like threatened zone where something might happen. So it might as well look like I was driving with like some bump in my car. It could have ended up that way, that it looked like that.
I'm surprised you didn't get pulled over or anything.
I went, and the cop is like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm just going to school." And he's like, "How'd you enter the road?" I'm like, "Through the back alley." And they were like, "It wasn't blocked." I'm like, "No, it was just like just enter." It's just they didn't block. They blocked off the main road. But there's an alley that connects to like another road the road I live on.
Yeah.
Like the so
And they just forgot
if
to
you
do
have
that
Blue
one.
Course, and then you have like the West College Ave, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So these roads connect between this like neighborhood where like people live, and you have like the inner roads, and that's how I get to my like to Penn State. So I just go in between them inner roads because it's way quicker.
Yeah.
And they didn't block any of those roads off. Like you just entered it. Like it could have been anyone other than me, but it happened to be me that did. And the
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh," the couple's like, "Oh, that's good to know." Like, I'm like, bro.
So you were driving in the threat zone.
Yes. So that was
That's fun.
interesting. I wasn't like panicking after that. I was just kind of like, interesting. Like this is a funny coincidence that
Hmm.
happened. But um, it was definitely like this situation really brought me back to like my days in high school where we had some stuff happen also like but it's like it's state college like I'm like why is this happening at state college like New York City, Florida, sure, okay, I understand. State college, middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Like, come on now. Bro,
Happen
you
anywhere.
find something better to do. Like, bro, like, what are we doing here? Like, come on now. We're out here. We're out here putting threats to schools. Just let kids go to school. Like, come on now. And this person ended up being like my friends, my good friends
Hmm.
from high school know this person. Like they like hung out with the person that put the threat. Apparently, is like this person graduated.
Huh.
Like they know this person. Like I might as well if I didn't end up in California, I could have go to school with this person. Like I could have known this person.
Gotcha.
Which so I was completely like blown away when my friends told me that they know who this is. I was very like, what the fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, so both of those that this happened. My high school also had some incidents. Like we had kind of a touchy subject, but we had like people kill themselves. Um, I'm pretty sure that happens like it happens. Do you have any? No.
Mm.
Okay.
None that I
Well,
was aware of, at least.
okay. Well, we had a couple of incidents that happened. I'm not gonna go into details, but they had like this happened and like we had those days. But in my eyes, it's like, how do you go about situations like that? Such as, do you just like let it happen, or do you just like, because it's awkward. You're in school and you're like, this person. Like I didn't know either of those people
Hmm.
because what happened was that I'm pretty sure my junior year, if I'm not mistaken, someone did it, and then on the same day, senior year, someone did it, and it was his best friend. So, or it was either sophomore did it in junior, and then someone else was trying to do it senior. It was something like that. It
Hmm.
could have been sophomore, junior, and then senior. It was something like that. But to me, it was just kind of like, as a Polish person, I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like you don't have stuff like this. Like in Poland, like it's not common to have the experience of like these problems in schools.
Hmm.
Like, I wanted to talk a little bit about bullying because I feel like it's a big thing in schools. As a person that's been bullied his whole life, I have been um, big, big like experience with bullying, especially in the United States. In Poland also, but I maybe not I can see the reasons, but like you would think that like this could be the reasons, and like I don't think many people understand how like words can actually like
Affect someone.
affect someone. Yeah, because like you talk to someone, you talk about their problems. Like in schools we're taught that like, hey, everyone is whatever, however they are, just like respect them and like all this jazz. But like how it is in school. Kids
Yeah.
always will say whatever they say and this. And I think that it's very important that people realize that whatever they say, at first it seems funny, but then it's not so funny because as someone who's experienced different certain jokes towards me about me being Polish. Like, for example, the Holocaust jokes, like, I'm gonna be so honest. In America, it's all jokes and funny. If I ever, when I tell my family and like people I know about those type of jokes, they always flip out. Like it's not. This is not funny business. Like to laugh to especially to laugh at me for stuff like this. Like jokes such as like I didn't see your ashes when I went to Auschwitz or something like that, or like you must know the how it feels to get gassed or something like this. Like I've gotten all of those growing up, like in
Interesting.
especially in the United States, from the Auschwitz and Holocaust jokes to um, my accent being weird, people making fun of my accent. Making fun of your accent is one of the worst things you could have happened to you, and it's I I don't really blame it on the American kids because it's you guys don't experience many like other accents. I feel like
Hmm.
because I grew up and started growing my life in Poland, I experienced German accents, Hispanic accents. Like I had the experience of this, and for me, it's normal to hear language other languages. Like each language has their own accent.
Yeah.
But when I came to the U.S., everyone was just like mimicking you, making fun of you. Like those things are just very like it's like it very like brings a person down to think that you're doing something wrong for being yourself.
Hmm.
It's almost to that point, like where you really are not given this opportunity to maybe like just be yourself because you're being judged by someone for the fact that you're speaking.
Yeah.
So I can probably go into like very different subjects like in Poland, like bullying is like it still happens, but it's more it's not done it's not as bad. Like it's bad, but it's like it doesn't touch the subjects that affect you as much as I think they affect you in the United States.
Okay.
For in like um there's a difference about like bullying someone about them being like for example, back in elementary school, I actually was never done much into like soccer. Surprise, surprise. In elementary school, I'm a like biggest like I'm literally wearing a soccer jersey right now
Yeah.
because I have one of my favorite midfielders in the back. Literally one of the top three favorite midfielders of all time. Um, but other than that, was um I was not that much into soccer growing up, like my early days. So I was like made fun of and like bullied for the fact that I wasn't like into that.
Hmm.
So it's just like you get picked last, and I would rather like go hang out with like girls, for example. Like I would rather go chill, hang out with the girls, and just like I don't know, just like go to the playground or something.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're like 8, 9, like it's like who cares?
Yeah. And that's
Like
more of a personality thing.
exactly. So you would rather go than go kick a ball on the grass. So it was just like I'm more of an explorer. Like I want to go explore and like just like see whatever
Hmm.
and this way and then um so you get like bullied, like you get made fun of for that, like
Yeah.
oh it's like this, but I was always like okay whatever, like
Yeah.
go
What
about your
I'm
day.
what I'm seeing is over there you're getting bullied. You would get bullied for things that uh just like things that you like.
Yeah, and like, and the like the ways you get bullied, like have I been like physically, maybe maybe I have been physically bullied and
Hmm.
like when I was growing up. I won't say yes or no, like because it's not something I would speak on, but I there's like a chance that this happens in Poland, but it's like it happens and you just like you move on. Like I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes I would rather get like hit than like made fun of.
Yeah.
for who you are,
Yeah,
because I feel like that even messes with you more. I feel
it definitely can.
at least with me.
Like what you're saying again. There, it was things that are like things that can change.
Exactly.
Here, it's things that you live with, things that are just you.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you can't change these sorts of things, and they're targeting that, which makes you self-conscious on yourself and brings yourself down.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, like making like bullying for having diabetes. That happened in the past.
Mm,
Like I don't even know how you can bully someone for, let's call, being disabled. Like I feel like
yeah,
that's just like,
that's just wrong.
yeah, I just don't. I just like it's not it's not my choice, but the like okay, like I don't know. I would say that it happens, and at this point I've kind of gotten used to it. Like, and I can understand that some Americans, they may not have this experience of like knowing what to say, what not to say. And of course, I don't get like offended as like easily, because like it's like some people are just like saying things um to just like say for the jokes and something. Like if it's funny to me, I'll laugh at it, because
Yeah,
it's I don't get bothered by stuff easily. But if it's something that is seriously like targeted at me, like I'm like, oh, like calm down. And like
yeah.
it doesn't happen as much now, because I've learned.
That makes sense. Like you, everybody matures and everybody
Exactly, yeah.
realizes like it's just stupid to do
Yeah,
something like that.
everybody grow up, but you would wonder, why is it happening like that in high school? Especially that I would consider a lot of people like mature, like in Poland. You see, like in, like for example, in Poland, high schoolers are, I would say, way more mature than they are in the United States.
Oh, that makes I would agree with you, and I've never even met or seen anybody or seen any like Polish schools.
Yeah,
I've met you, but it was in college
yeah,
now. Uh, but yeah, I would say honestly, it's probably all about like jealousy. That's what probably I think drives bullying. Because being from Poland, that's sick. Like to me, that is so cool. The accent is just peak. So these sorts of things, like some kid in high school is probably thinking, or some guy is probably thinking, I wish I had that. I'm gonna bring this guy down so that it makes him look worse. It makes me look better.
yeah. And I would, I would tell myself, that. But you see, I was always like, I always try to see good in people,
Mm-hmm.
even though it may not be even though it may not be the right thing. You never know what's going on in other people's heads. So in my head, I'm like, okay, if he's being mean to me, then there might be something like going on with him. So I would never be mean to someone back, because that's just not how I operate.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, if someone's being mean to me, I will just accept it, and then just like this. But like I know people some well, that when I tell them that, they're like, no, you have to fight back, you have to say something back. But like at the end of the, what are you like? You saying something back, will that be make a big difference? Will that change
It just
anything?
it depends on what you say. I would agree. Like, uh,
And I don't have the vocabulary to come with a smart American comeback.
well,
Like,
yeah, that I wouldn't say come back with something smart and American like that. I would come back with something that is reasonable, mature. So like, uh, telling them to stop or like giving them reasons why it just doesn't make sense to be making these jokes.
yeah, but I would agree, because like reasoning with someone is a way to go. But it's like when you look at the kids in high school, like you tell someone to like something reasonable, like why would you be saying something like this? Like, don't you think about it? And then it's like, hey, shut the fuck up, suck a dick. That's usually how it goes. But
And then
that's
you just
like,
have to go. You have to go further into the subject almost.
yeah, I see those things And let's go back to the subject we were talking about before myself. Like, because have you been bullied before? Sorry, I
Honestly,
never asked.
no. I
No?
was surprisingly no. I was like one of the quieter kids
Yeah.
in school, in high school. I just kind of did my own thing. People, almost everybody knew who I was from 100% elementary school. Probably maybe like 90% of people knew who I was from middle school. And
Is it a smaller school or a bigger school?
depends on who you're talking to. For
Like
you,
me.
it would be smaller because you guys had a. What was your class size?
My our graduation class, I always would like to say it's above 500. That's what I
Above
would like to
500? Okay.
say, but
So then I guess it's about the same. Mine was 550.
okay.
So,
So I think it was like 800 maybe. Something like that.
okay. Then
I don't want to say
little
because
bit
then
smaller.
usually I get checked. I get checked over, but I know that our football stadium capacity is like, I always put it this way. Our football stadium capacity has like 4,500. So something like that from what I know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, being one of the quieter people in high school, I was never affected. And
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but I'm grateful for it. I don't know.
No, but it's good because I would never wish anyone to go through experiences, and it's you know, I would say that bullying, like yes, things are sad, but it definitely like helps you grow, helps you learn how to not get affected about a lot of things as much. But it's just it's just kind of like difficult then to like, cause like I was with my dad. You come back home and what? You're gonna tell your dad that what? Like you're getting bullied, like your dad asked how's school. Oh, wait, like, he's having a tough time. Also, he's also in a new country. I'm in a new country. You're trying to get friends, and I will say, bullying in California probably could have been bigger. Could have been bigger than the one in State College, but it like barely affected me. I like the kids are, they're just kids, just say whatever I guess they want to say, and they just kind of like yap. But I was surrounded by people that I like knew. I had friends right away. I had someone that I was fine with right away, and then I was in my ESL class, the English second language class. So I had people in there, and I already made friends there. When I came to State College, ninth grade, I had like no friends, as I said before.
I mean,
So,
you had just moved. It's brand new school.
well, you have to see in sixth. I moved school sixth and seventh grade also.
Okay,
I was in a school sixth grade. I went to a different school for seventh and eighth grade. I came in seventh grade. I had friends right away. Sixth grade, I had
gotcha.
friends right away. Ninth grade, I came to school. I didn't have friends right away.
Yeah,
I had friends that are on my football team, but I wasn't invited to like hang out. And then when someone was like, I don't know if people did it purposely. They probably didn't. I'm not saying anyone did, but they would be like, "Oh yeah, you should come hang out with us later," and then
and then not specify where, when, how to get there.
hey, just text me. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'll text you. And then you just sit at home and you just wait for a text, and you just never get a text. And then you just see like on Snap that those people hang out, but they didn't invite you. So you're kind of like, okay, are those my friends? Are those not my friends?
Yeah,
And then you start questioning who is your friend, who isn't your friend, and then you realize you have no friends. And then it's just how it goes. But as I said, it's most important is to just find your place, find your people. That's how it goes. I mean, I think me and Robert, because we bonded during like sophomore year via pretty sure PlayStation and just just this. Like we of course bonded. We bonded in football. We knew each
Yeah.
other from football, but then like we became best friends because like just like talking and then
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation, and then junior year we had the best. Junior year I actually was like I actually started being like active with people, and I'm pretty sure that's like when like like spiked. And then senior year I had a lot of friends, but then it was just like ninth grade was like very like your dad being like, why don't you have friends? Like, well, why do I not have friends? It's not like I'm not trying to have friends. It's
Yeah.
more just like I can't have friends. And then it's like, what, they don't like you
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like stupid questions, stupid answers. Um,
Yeah.
but
I
yeah,
would put that probably in the category of everybody switching from middle school to high school.
yeah, people
And
are developing, growing.
mhm.
But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where I am and for these experiences, because even the worst experiences teach you, and then um, you know how to use that for the future. That's very important, at
Yeah.
least to me. Um, but I'm very happy that to hear that you didn't have any of those experiences, because then I, even as I'm like this, I know you understand like what I'm telling
Oh
you
yeah,
and like
100%.
all those things, which is really good to know. But going back to going back to what we were talking about, I don't know those people that are right now in high school that are thinking about, those people that something happened to them, or they're not with us right now because something happened to them. Like it's rough. Like I will say it's rough. Like it's I you look at that and you think about yourself and you're like, those people just weren't like some people aren't as strong as you, for example.
Hmm.
Like I would like to say that like life events taught me how to like be a stronger person, how to like even like when you're at your lowest, like there's always like you always find a way out.
Yeah.
And some people just never had those experiences, and they just choose a way out of the situation, and
Hmm.
it's just very sad to see that happen. And I think that in school this should be way more thought about, and that it should be way more talked in a better way.
It's definitely so. I don't know how it is at State College because
Uh-huh.
I didn't go there, but in Hemfield it is a like largely talked about subject.
We talk about it 100%. We talk about it a lot, about like the bullying and like cyberbullying and like
Hmm.
sorry, but like cyberbullying. Like this subject is talked about so much. I'm sorry, I've never been cyberbullied.
Same here.
I don't know many people ever that have been cyberbullied. I know people that have been cyberbullied, but I'm this might sound a little bit strange, but it like if someone is cyberbullying you,
You just
like
block them.
the person, yeah, exactly, block them, or or if someone is like the cyberbully, like get a life. Like what are you
Yeah.
doing? Okay, you can say that to normal bullies, like get a life, but if you're doing this cyber, like if you're doing this via computer, like bro, you just think about the Discord moderator, some gooner over there, just like sitting and just like
Yeah.
it's probably some fat geek that is just like has nothing better to do than just like run you down for some reason. Like
Exactly.
I don't cyberbullying, just like normal bullying, like that's like bad cyberbullying. When I think of cyberbullying, like I'm just like, all right, what the heck, like bro, like
Yeah.
get a life.
Yeah. But anyways, Penn State, not Penn State, Hempfield,
Yeah.
I'd say is overall a very supportive school.
Okay.
Like all the students support each other for the most part. You get the odd ones out every now and then,
Yeah.
but we have I would assume your high school also did, but we have like a full section, a couple of classrooms for special needs students,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then there's the
At
people
least
who
there
are
wasn't bullying towards them.
oh yeah
I was really like, this is like very like mature thing that you see. I feel like in the US, there isn't as much bullying towards those people as like I feel like in Europe those people would get bullied.
Interesting.
Like those people, like if someone was like say Down syndrome and they were in high school, like they could possibly get bullied for having that. And it's but like a casual normal person, just because you're wearing something funky or like wearing something like let's say emo or this, like you wouldn't,
Yeah.
like you don't run someone down for having a Samsung
Yeah.
or a Nokia or something. Like you just like what the heck,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'd say 99% of students in Hempfield always excited to uh, see, say hi, interact with our special needs students.
Yeah.
We had one, I'm pretty sure his name was Tony.
Uh-huh.
He was he was everybody's friend. Everybody knew who he was.
Yeah.
He was great. Um, but yeah, outside of that, we all supported each other. I was in a full range of classes, like uh, I guess skill levels of classes.
Yeah.
So I had college prep, I had uh, some in between. It was like advanced and
Yeah.
then honors, and a couple of AP classes. So I experienced basically the full range of uh, students in high school.
Yeah.
It all felt the same between each level, each course.
Yeah.
So it was a great school, I would say.
That's good. Yeah, I really, I mean, I really appreciate from my high school. I think my high school is an amazing high school. I would like to say it's an amazing place. It's just that I think that my high school has a lot of good, but I think the important part that is not talked about is those immigrant students that I think this subject is not talked about enough about the kids that are coming in that are immigrants from other countries that are coming to high school. Like they don't need special treatment. They need to feel like they're one with the school. And I think that's where Americans approach it wrong. Whereas many times those students, they feel like those students need like special care, or like they need, because they don't speak the language, they need like their own like it, I don't want to say that. It almost feels like we kind of could be seen as like we need special needs,
Interesting.
like 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 that's how we get approached, like
Yeah.
we need those but we don't, like I don't, like I'm just a normal citizen that is just trying to go about their day, and I'm just a casual person. I just want to be treated like every other student in school.
Yeah.
I don't need any other
I feel like
approach.
that's another thing my school did really good about. We had several from I can't remember exactly where. One of the uh, one of the countries down around like the Caribbean, South America. We had several come up when one of the big hurricanes came through and destroyed a lot,
Yeah.
and we kind of just accepted them
Yeah.
straight in. I don't. I had classes with them, and I don't remember them being bullied or treated like
Yeah.
they were different in any way. So, yeah.
I feel like the introverted immigrant kids didn't have it as bad. I think it could also be because I was very extroverted, or I am a very extrovert. I wasn't,
Well,
but I am very extroverted. That maybe I was this like easy subject to pick on because I talked a lot. But I don't know. I feel like my experiences bond with other people experiences that went to this high school, and I think like I know that many people that went to this high school, they're just happy to like, oh, I'm so happy to get out of high school. I'm so happy to get out of high school. Like
Interesting.
I'm happy to be out of high school, but I'm not like excited about it. Like I liked high school. Like
Yeah.
I would never say a bad thing. So So yeah, I think we talked a good amount about the bullying part of this. I've it's kind of just like came up. I wanted to talk about it. I feel like it was a good transition,
Hmm.
but yeah.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I wanted to talk about kind of like switch a subject for like the last part, which
Switch a
is,
subject. All right.
huh?
What?
I just wanted to kind of like switch a subject and kind of like because we had some things planned out for today's podcast. Kind of didn't we didn't really stick to it,
We can
but
just
we just
do
talked.
that another time. You know.
Yeah, exactly. But I wanted to talk about real quick. Did you eat anything good for Easter? Kind of go when
For
I go
Easter.
back.
All right. Back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. I feel like
So
because I wanted to talk about a little bit about food and what we had for Easter.
yeah. So oh, I gotta think back to the weekend. That's pretty difficult, you know.
Huh?
Oh, I said I gotta think back to the weekend. It's pretty difficult. 2 days ago. Um. So I didn't do anything Saturday as far as like special foods.
Okay.
Went to see the Minecraft movie a second time.
How was it for you?
Best worst movie I've ever seen.
Hell
Both
yeah.
times.
Hell yeah.
It's it's like I love the fact that they never went like they never took it seriously.
Yup.
The entire thing is just one
A
long
joke.
joke.
Yep. Yep.
And I can agree with you. Uh, I think that was probably the first movie I've seen with Jason Momoa in it, and I didn't really care for his acting. I did think the boy did pretty well though.
You
For
thought the
his
boy did
for his
what?
role, I think he did pretty
No
well.
one likes him. No one likes him. Like everyone thought he acted badly. Like he's all over the internet. But
I think it fits the movie.
yeah, no.
Um,
His little stutter. Did you hear that when he
the
would
lisp.
talk? He would the lisp. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had the little. Thought it was. I thought it was so perfect for like a kid that plays Minecraft. And like when I see someone with a Minecraft kid, like those type, like I see the lisp.
yeah,
It's yeah.
but just such a great movie. Jack Black is
Oh come
just
on.
great.
Love,
I saw I
chicken.
saw a video I think last night, uh, and it was they put 3 different movies that he's been in like
Kung
back
Fu
to back to back.
Panda.
They did Kung Fu Panda wasn't in there. It was all like live movies or like real life movies. So ones that
School of Rock.
yeah ones that you could actually see them.
Hell
First
yeah.
one was the Minecraft movie. Uh, the second one was Jumanji.
Oh, I thought it was Nacho Libre.
The first of the newer set,
Yeah,
and then it was School of Rock.
yeah.
And the uh the clips they chose for each were
I
just
love the Jumanji movie. I will
oh
say
yeah
the new
that
Jumanji, the old and the new one. Oh, it's so great.
I the second one I didn't care for as much. I liked it more the second time I watched it,
Yeah,
but the first time I was like eh.
yeah.
But
Hundred percent
the
agree.
first of the new
The first
ones
one is so good. It's so
it
funny.
was I think it was my favorite movie for several years there.
Yeah, I think about this movie, I just laugh right now. It's just the Kevin Hart and Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
Yo,
and then it's like
and then you have the little
Jack Black, and
yo
then it's like the chick that plays Gamora. I don't know her name, but
yeah.
she plays Gamora in the Marvel. Like I don't know. It's no, not Gamora. Nebula. My apologies.
Mm,
Nebula.
yeah,
Yeah, that's yeah,
but just Jack Black is a great actor.
yeah, yeah. But going back to food.
Oh yeah, back to food. So Sunday we did a brunch.
Yeah.
Uh, we whenever my parents and I have breakfast, we always make the same thing. It's eggs, sausage, bacon, uh,
Holy crap.
and hash browns
Oh, that sounds so good.
and
I have
toast.
to go eat something. I'm really hungry right now.
Yeah, and then we have toast or pancakes, or waffles, depending on what we want. We'll
Damn.
do like the little Eggo pancakes or waffles,
Oh, Eggos are good. I
and
love
then
Eggos.
if we have toast, it's usually these little tiny bagels, and we butter them. So good. But this time
So did you? No, I meant like, did you have any Easter like? Do you have like your traditional Easter food? That's what I meant.
we didn't. So that was as far as we went for Easter
Okay.
this year. We just
All
did a
right.
brunch with that,
Okay. Okay.
and instead of normal bacon, we actually got deer bacon,
Ooh. All
and
right.
that stuff is good.
I never had it, but
That
sounds
is
good.
so good. First time we've had it. First time we've got it from the butcher.
Yeah,
So good.
that sounds
It's
really
not
good.
like normal bacon either. It's kind of like a almost like a piece of salami,
Oh, okay.
but
All
then
right.
you fry it and stuff. You cook it up,
Oh, that sounds
and
really good.
it's really good.
Yeah, for Saturday I ate this. Robert had this like pineapple, like it was like this mushed pineapple with like cinnamon on the top, a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay.
So good. It was like like their traditional Easter like thing.
Mm-hmm.
Never had it. It was so good.
Yeah.
Some egg, of course, and then the ham that you usually have for Thanksgiving, like this ham. Like I was like, okay, more ham, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
ham's a more of an Easter thing, and then turkey's the Thanksgiving thing.
what do you mean
At
Easter
least
thing?
ham. Usually, I'll have ham for Easter, or my family has ham for Easter,
Okay.
and then we have turkey for Thanksgiving.
Oh, what I mean is like usually when I had Thanksgiving, people have turkey and ham or turkey that I've been to for
Gotcha.
Thanksgiving.
We never have ham for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
We'll do ham for Christmas sometimes,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess usually, like I said, we didn't do it this year, but usually if we have uh, like a full Easter and we make
Yeah.
stuff other than brunch, our family has this thing called Malik stuffing.
More stuffing? Holy crap,
Malik
please.
stuffing. It's not what you would think it is.
I don't mind stuffing. It's just that there's always stuffing. Turkey stuffing.
This is an entirely different type of stuffing.
Okay, okay.
It is bread, butter, and salt
Yeah.
fried. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
all right. Interesting.
Now, I'm not gonna go into the recipe because
It's a family.
it's family recipe, you know.
Can be sure of that.
I might also not know it exactly, but uh, yeah, you put the right amount of each thing in.
Yeah.
You fry it up. One of the best things I've had,
That sounds really good.
which is
But
it's funny because like I said, it's just bread, butter,
yeah.
and salt.
No, but that it sounds really good. I usually just yeah, for Thanksgiving, for the American Thanksgiving, I had this ham, and then this was like there's the Easter basket, as I said,
Hmm.
which had like candy in it. That was funny. But then the Polish one is more just like, as I said, like cold, and it's like, and you just sit there and you just kind of like you like it's like you're not happy. Like I would not serve this food to anyone.
Yeah,
Not a single person would get this food from for Easter. So yeah, but I really wanted to hear what you got for Easter because I'm always curious about food. So, but we'll more talk more about food on the next podcast. But
100%.
thanks to everyone for listening
Yep. Thank you.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe and comment on the video. Make sure to drop a like and
that like
then
button.
yeah,
Ring the bell.
hit the like button. We'll be probably talking more in the future how we want to address the fact that the summer is coming up
Yep.
and
Yep.
how we're gonna be working with that.
We'll have to
So
go virtual, I guess.
yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go virtual. We're
Now you
still gonna
can.
record some few ahead, so
Yep.
we
Yep.
can. We're still gonna be going, then film some ahead, so we can have a little bit of a coverage. But I think we're gonna be addressing that in the future. And I hope you liked my little bear here, my little bear poster. I think he's gonna be staying with us for the future episodes. So I think now Chase needs to just find something for his wall to finally.
Can I somehow like get my car in here and hang it up on the wall?
Yeah, you can. Big, huge ass poster.
No, like my actual car. Just put it on the wall.
That would be hilarious. But if you had like one of those like dupes. But we're already going past our time. So yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll catch you sometime next week. See you guys.
See ya.